All right, welcome back. Two beautiful tilapia out on the trail today, and we made sure to secure them down really well with those stakes so that none of the animals could make off with one or two of them. And we wanted to really see how they were going to tackle these fish, scales and skin and bones and all. Now we're going to have a number of different animals that are going to tackle these two fish, but the first group we have come in here are these crows, and they're really fun to watch how they go ahead and pick at the fish and how they interact with each other. You can clearly see here the new crow that came in was the dominant, and that cawing and bowing down was to let that crow know that he could come in and have control. Again, the clicking noise here is their way of communicating, and most likely this crow is letting the other one know that he can have his way with the fish and he'll just kind of hang around and not really bother him so much. Now after some time, I decided to go back and check on the two fish, and I noticed that they were picking away right at the areas where the stakes were in, and I was thinking that this might compromise the ability of the stakes to hold down the fish, so I decided to go get two more stakes, some bigger ones, and decided to make sure I secured these two fish even more. Now we had almost 2 hours worth of footage for these two fish. So these animals there for quite a long time picking away at these fish, and we condensed it down to about 13 minutes for you. So we're going to have some really good footage here of this first animal and another animal that's going to come by and how they chew and eat up and tackle these two fish. So just enjoy. Now I can tell you this is one of the greatest days of this little raccoon's life, just having these two fish out there and having a nice old time. And you can see he's really using his two hands and his teeth combined together to rip up and grab at and really try to get in there and just get to the flesh of the fish the best that he can. Now we're not done yet. This is just after the raccoon took his shot at the fish, but we have another creature coming up and he's going to take his shot at these fish. Now look, this little fisher weasel just rips that piece of fish right off. These guys may not seem like they're ferocious, but boy are they. They won't take any business from anyone, and they got very strong teeth and jaws there. They will rip and tear at whatever they need to. What a beautiful night for this little fisher weasel. We got the snowflakes coming down, nice cool weather out there. They love this cool weather. A couple of nice fish out there and just, man, having a good old time. You can see he's looking around. He's hearing some noises. Wants to make sure that there's no one around that he doesn't want to deal with. And thinks he's sensing something, but he's not sure. But ultimately, nothing really out there. Just him. Just him and his two fish. He's really checking things out. Oh, look at that. He pulls the steak right out with the fish. I actually ended up losing one of my steaks on this. I couldn't find it. And it's due to this little guy right here. He's just walking off with a big old piece of fish there, and then he comes back in the daytime. Look at this little cute guy out in the day. He knew it was too good. He had to come by. Look at him gobble that piece down. Skin and bones and fins and all. He's got his two little pieces there off to the side. He's just making sure he's got everything he wants. And then, of course, he's going to take them off with him. And that's why we staked those things down. Now, you might think this extra footage was a mistake, but it's not. There's two creatures out there. If you notice what they are, comment below. Also, if you'd like to give us any suggestions for future videos, do that as well. We'd love to hear your ideas. And you can see there's really not much left. Maybe just a little pieces of the fish here and there, but these animals took care of the fish pretty well. And once again, all my stakes were there except for one of them. That little fisher weasel took off with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode and just seeing the animals out there and just enjoying their time with the fish. And we have a lot of good episodes coming up for you guys. If you enjoy this, consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you come along with us, and just go ahead and give us a like. Have a great rest of the day.